Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my retry of making a Amnesia walkthrough. The last time I tried to make one, I was playing Infamous and Musashi, so I was kind of overwhelming myself with 3 games. But now I'm only doing Metal Gear and this one. I am doing Skylanders, but that's mainly DarkFryte's game, who by the way is here with me.
Hey everybody, it's DarkFryte right now.
So it's not really my responsibility, so I feel like I have more room to do this. But anyways, alright, so I'm gonna call us...
Very unique game name right there, very unique.
Thank you. Alright, I'm doing this game because someone actually requested it. So, Mr. Request Person, I wish I would have taken down your name before doing this. I hope you're watching this. Custom story options. Now, I see some people made their own game out of Amnesia and you can play it in custom story. But I don't know how to do that, so if any of you know, please tell me, because I'm pretty sure I could make something pretty cool. Change profile options. Let's see the options. Show title, show hints, show depth, hints, show crosshairs.
We don't need to hear the developers.
That'd be kind of cool. I'm going to do that at some point just to see what kind of stuff they say. Alright, now we're both using headphones, so this is going to be a lot creepier than last time. And... like I said, I've already tried this walkthrough, so the first few parts of the game are probably not going to be that scary to me, because in fact I've already played them.
But I haven't played it.
But he hasn't played it.
So if you start hearing screaming, hollering and all that, it's probably me, not him.
I don't know, some stuff might still scare me, because this game is just scary as crap. But anyways, I will try not to talk so much during the cutscenes, so here comes the cutscene. Okay.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Alright.
Well, hearing it through headphones is a lot different than through the actual speakers.
Yeah, you hear every little single thing. Alright. I think I'm gonna make the game a little brighter because I can barely see anything.
Are you getting scared?
I don't want to put it too bright because I don't want it to be not scary though. This is a little better. Alright. Now if you press J, you see your journal, which gives you your notes, diaries, and mementos. Mementos pretty much you telling yourself what to do next. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. So, hey, what was I about to grab? Oh. Alright, so we gotta follow the pink stuff. Which, in comparison to the rest of the game, looks very cartoony in my opinion. Alright. Tinderbox, not something you want to overuse because it's going to become pretty scarce. You can, with the tinderbox, you can turn on candles and just about anything that uses fire. But like I said, you don't want to use that unless you know you're going to be in that area for a while. Because your guy starts to get freaked out if he's in the dark for too much. What the hell? Here's his sanity and here's his health. Health goes down when you get hit by a bad guy or something. Sanity goes down when you witness unsettling events or when you're in the dark for too much, or just think of anything that would scare you, pretty much.
Please tell me you opened the door. Don't jump!
I wasn't scared.
Obviously, since none of y'all can see what just happened, while Mr. Sheyd here was walking in through the door, I just grabbed behind him and made him jump, even though he said he was not scared. Ah, look, tinderbox.
Cool thing about this is that when you grab a door, you can actually swing the mouse left and right to kind of open it a little, so you can kind of like sneak a peek or something if there's a bad guy outside. I still think it's too dark. I can't even see inside. Oh, okay. I was looking at the door. I believe if you press shift, you run, but I don't know why he's not running. And if you press alt, or not control, you crouch. The Q and E, instead of making you walk sideways and forward, it makes him like peek around a corner. Did I mention you don't have weapons in this game?
No, you sadly didn't mention that, so how are you supposed to defend yourself?
Well, the best way to defend yourself is by grabbing a chair and throwing it at people. Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Anything you can grab, you can pretty much throw, and that's about your only form of defense. But nothing really dies. You just kind of have to run away, and throwing stuff at them just slows them down.
Slowing down? No. What just happened?
The lights went out.
But didn't you see like a little ghostly figure fly through you?
Actually, I didn't.
Oh, I must be seeing things.
You scared.
Actually, I'm not going to be afraid to admit it on this right now. That scared me a little bit.
The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old Taylor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow.
Pip pip cheerio, mate.
For some reason, in loading screens, sometimes it doesn't appear in the recording for some reason, the loading screens. So if you hear me saying something in a black screen, it's because I'm reading the loading screen. You guys can't see it for some reason.
I don't like dark spaces. Cucarachas.
Alright. By the way, did I mention this is a blind walkthrough? I have never finished this game.
No, you didn't really mention that, but you did now.
So yeah, there's gonna be some times where I might get kind of stuck. And my guy's going crazy right now. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. His brain is on yellow, which is kind of like in the middle. Finally.
Yay!
Press F to bring up your lantern. This is how much oil you have left. I don't recommend using it too much either, but you can definitely use it more than tinder boxes. I would only use it in areas that are just like completely dark.
Like such?
Like here.
Is the house shaking?
Yeah, the house shakes every now and then. I don't really know why. Does London have very current earthquakes or something? Alright, I have 10 friggin' tinder boxes. I'm just gonna use one. Or
Not
not.
on that.
Of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
A letter from yourself to yourself.
Interesting.
You want to make sure to put it all the way down. Okay, this is too dark, honestly. And I don't want to keep using my lantern. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace. Urging him to do it. And am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim something. Okay. Alright, so from what I noticed last time I did this walkthrough. Okay.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay.
That was you talking to Alexander, the guy you're supposed to kill. Guessing those were flashbacks. Now, I wanted to ask, to anyone who's played Infamous, does that not sound like Kessler? The voice of Kessler, you know, Kessler?
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like him.
That sounded just like him.
I haven't played the Infamous in a while, so can't be much of a added note to that from me. Is the area alive?
I don't really know. I didn't get far enough to understand what the hell's going on.
I don't think you can squash them.
They're gross.
They're only cockroaches.
I don't like cockroaches.
They're just nice little crunchy bugs.
Timon and Pumbaa might like them, but I don't. Now, from what I noticed in my last playthrough, which I didn't get very far on, this is pretty much like the main hall. Just about every room is connected here. I could be wrong, because like I said, I didn't get very far in the game. Cella Venera.
Wine cellar.
Wine cellar. Actually. Oh yeah, I forgot the signs aren't in English. I think they're in something else. I don't know. Fabrica e Locutoria. Refinery. So, according to our mementos, the sort of granite tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? I guess we're about to find out. Did you hear that, like, from the right ear?
Yeah.
Kind of heard like people talking. Cella Vinaria, wine cellar. Alright. I know that just about all these doors are open. Laboratory, but I forgot which one. I mean, just about all these doors are closed. I forgot which one's open. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she would too be punished.
Ah, some lighting.
Well, he's just in yellow now, at least. Just a slight headache. Man, if I was this man, I would jump out that window. Fuck this. Excuse my language. I don't care what my former self wanted to do.
You heard somebody say, like, Danny?
Yes.
At least I know I'm not going crazy.
I really hope you guys are watching this walkthrough with headphones, because you can hear so much more when you're wearing headphones. Alright. Yay, oil. Okay. There we go. What the hell? Okay. Yes, I do hear a baby crying.
hope I'm hearing things, and not that I'm actually hearing somebody saying his name.
The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients and storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. That is a very random place to just decide to move chemicals to.
What's that?
Actually, I think I know what that is. In the demo, the game went on a completely different route, and at the very end of the demo, you fight this invisible monster in the water. So I'm guessing that's what that was. Actually, you don't really fight him like everything else. You just try to run away from him.
Missing oil on the floor.
So there should be more coop rats. Let me see. And 1 part aqua force.
Pretty sure there was an oil around there. Not only am I hearing things, but I'm seeing things.
Yeah, this game has that effect on you. I remember something that completely freaked me out the first time I played this. Actually, I'll let it. I'm not gonna tell you about it.
And why is that?
Well, it freaked me out because of the fact that I hate roaches.
You thought you saw a giant cockroach?
This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I needed, but I sent them close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis. Well, of course it's aqua regia. Everybody knows that aqua fortis doesn't work anymore. Right? Right. And hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put in any use except for a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. That was a lot of reading. Oh shit.
It's starting to get a little too dark there, sir.
What was I gonna say? Every now and then, I never understood what this was. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. But that's it. You can't pick it up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I always like to leave a cabinet door open, just so I know that I've already been through here. Well, we got the mixing pot. Find the key for the wine cellar. Someone got a key to the box. Okay, so we need to get into wine cellar. For that, we need a key. And then we need to make an organic. We need to make some kind of chemical by mixing 2 other chemicals to take off the organic tissue blocking the refinery. All right. So the first thing we got to do is find the key to the wine cellar.
Wine.
Friggin' taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought. Just like the ones that the... Okay, never mind. Oh, God! How did that scare me a 3rd time? Alright. Oh, this is where I came from.
Sorry about that. Little mishap with the doggies.
Tabularium.
Archives.
Archives. I believe that's where the key is. Traveling to Dover meant going through the Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglected family.
He neglected his family. How shameful.
Well, I don't even know who the hell these things are talking about.
Could it be Daniel? Or could it be whatever his name is, Alexander? Or just random people? Cool.
I'm gonna say these things are in Latin.
Italian.
Yay, light.
Too bad you can't stay there the whole game. Hey, look, another note.
16th of May, 1839.
This is
The
you.
unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening,
There's always
we
more.
uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Well, alright. I think this would be a good point to stop, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this... Okay. If you like this this video, make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with it. And make sure to watch our other walkthroughs. We're currently doing Skylanders Spyro's Adventure with DarkFryte.
Yo.
We're also doing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater with me. And Razorbones is doing Alan Wake. So we're doing a lot of things, for different kinds of people. So, yeah. Make sure to subscribe, tell your friends about us, and I will see you guys later.